seems to be an issue with YouTube not going live. So we will just see, because there is a little bit of a delay. And not sure why it's not. So we will just see, because there is a little bit of a delay. There we go. There we go. We are now live. Not sure why that was doing what it was doing, but it looks to be working as it should now. Yeah. According to this, we've got 12 people in chat. I'm not too sure whether my chat's working, so if anybody is in chat, if they can just give me a shout out. The internet around here has been problematic to say the least today. So yeah, if we are live, if somebody doesn't mind just notifying me. Brilliant. Hello world. Is it working, James? Give me a thumbs up if it is, if you don't mind. I'm on EE and my broadband has been up and down. You can hear me, can you? Can you hear me? Hopefully we can. Just get my chat put up there. Go to all chat. Yep, brilliant, fantastic. Thank you very much, Let's Repair. Thank you very much, James. Wonderful. 12 people sat waiting. I did go live and it's still saying go live. It's according to stream OBS, I'm not live. OBS doesn't think I'm live. YouTube thinks I'm live. So, yeah, bit weird, that one. Bit weird. Really, really, really strange. So yeah, don't know what's happening there. But I should have some more commands set up on OBS, which are exclamation like, exclamation oh no, being 2 words. Nice mug. I'll cut that out especially. Exclamation small, exclamation so confused, and exclamation I think that was it. The so confused made me smile. So if anybody wants to try them, you are more than welcome. I'm hoping that I have commanded them correctly and done it. So we will say some help. That's better. It's gone back down to 3 now. I'm using Streamlabs OBS, but according to OBS, it doesn't think I'm live. It's still saying go live. And I did that and it didn't go live. So I've ended up having to set it up on YouTube Studio quickly and go live on there. But OBS is just not doing what it should. So I'm really unsure why what everything else is done that. But hey ho, yeah, regular OBS. Right, that clearly didn't work. What the so confused should sound like is,
I'm so confused.
Is that I'm using is it Streamlabs OBS. Streamlabs OBS is the one I'm using on there. It was working perfectly fine earlier. It was just the exclamation. Is that one working? No, that one's not working either. So it looks like whatever I've done in the commands. Much more than normal OBS. Yeah, it's just Streamlabs OBS is very resource. Oh, is it right? Okay. I've got quite a beefy machine. So I've not struggled with it. I'm using this, whatever this is, about OBS Studio, not Streamlabs OBS. Do beg your pardon. OBS Studio, if you can see that. That's the one I'm using. Not that. I thought I'd set all my normal OBS. Sorry, normal OBS. But if you can see here, it doesn't think I'm live. It's still asking me to go live. It's for whatever reason it doesn't think I'm live. I've had to go live in YouTube Studio to do that. So yeah, not sure Not sure why. And then I did spend quite a bit of time trying to get these commands to work, but because we've got
got a little tiny one.
we've got that one. We've got our stream one. We've got
Oh no! Oh no!
and we've got
I'm so confused.
which I spent most of the afternoon doing, and they're not working. They're not working. I actually copied all the commands from the one what I set up with Andy, and kind of copied them through on OBS Studio, which is in here. And I thought I'd done it right. Put them all in there, and then put them all in actions, and made them visible, invisible, and everything else. I've got no trigger commands. I bet that's what it is. Ah, my trigger commands aren't saved through. Add command, and trigger, and oh no, okay. Sorry, I will just put these in. Really, do you have to do these? I got to do these on individual commands. Oh no. Didn't know that. I put them all into one command. Oh gosh, this is hard work doing this. Do that. Okay. Right, so if I come back out of there, if we try the oh no command now, hopefully, go back to there. If we try oh no, exclamation, try 2 words, James, if you don't mind.
Oh no!
Oh no, and it got me dogs barking. How are we getting 2 at once? We're getting two at once. I know what I've done wrong. I put them all into one command because I thought it was global, and you've got to put them in individually. Why do you have to do it all individually? At least we've got oh no working. I've only got 3 people on stream. I'm just gonna. Would anyone mind if I just change those quickly now, just whilst I'm on? Because if not, I'll just forget to change them. Because it's ever so quick when you do it. So we've got like, call command, add. Is this for visibility? That's been thermal camera, like. I'm not going to do like, confused, because I like that one, it's funny. Thermal camera, confused. We'll just put a call command in here, and then at least we can use them all on the main screen then, can't I? Why can't I find it on there? Oh. Add, call, command. Where's command? Command, triggered command, and this is so confused. That one there. It just means that what we might get is under one of these, we might get more than what. There we go. See, I've got 2 commands under that one. I need to get rid of it. So what should actually work now? If I put small in it as well, and put that on the main screen on that one, because we'll be using this one today probably. Call, commands, triggered command, small. There we go. Go back to home, go back to that, go back to all. Right, so all those commands should now work. Should all work. Yeah, cracking result. I've rung the guy today, and yeah, he's absolutely over the moon. Explained about the Thunderbolt might not work, but I don't have anything to test it with. Hi, Russie. Hello. I'll say some hellos actually. Let's repair, Russ, and chill and relax. Good evening. Yeah, cracking result on that little Dell laptop. Over at Moon, he did say that they do use Thunderbolt for display out very occasionally. So I've just said, look, I can't guarantee that it will work. It might work on one port, no ports, or both ports. I've got nothing to test it with, but obviously we can't replace that chip. So he's just extremely happy that it rather getting it working in that state, or it was going to be a paperweight, because I very much doubt whether we can do anything with the whatchamacallit. Thingy bob. Yeah, it's still not working that. So yeah, it's still not working.
I'm so confused.
Oh, it did work, just not for very long. give the dog a bone. I like should bring up my other thing on there, and that didn't, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'll have another play when I've got time on that one. We need a face cam. You don't, Russ, honestly. You do not need a face cam. We had dog cam earlier, and that were a lot better. That was so much better. The plan is maybe get another camera sorted out, because at the moment I've got down cam, microscope, thermal, and camera for the power supply. So when I change the power supply, I got a really, really small one. I need to extend that time because it's just not playing long enough now that I small. When I get another power supply, I can then utilise that extra connection because I just ain't got enough connections at the moment. I do have I've got one of these. I think it's the same as what James uses for his JFix uses for his little hotspot. I think James uses the 4K one for face. I'm not too sure. I've got the 4K one for down, and this is my 1080 one, which I was using for streaming. So I'll probably use that one as maybe a face cam as well. So there is plans on that. There is plans. I've got a real small one. I did get a bit carried away because I do like Family Guy, and I went onto a website and it just had all these clips of Family Guys, and I thought I could just fill my thing up with that. But I'm just glad some of them are working. But haven't anybody done it, they'll just know you've got to put it in each individual category. And anyway. So, you've all turned up on the understanding that we're going to do something amazing. I think it did show up on screen. I think it did. If you do exclamation small, it should show up on screen. I think I've just set my timing wrong because I think it's cutting off just before end of the little video, but it should show.
Got a little
yeah.
Yeah, got a little
I've just not extended it enough in here. Is it under actions? Visible all. Just do that. Let's just extend that to do that 3 seconds. Right, that now should play for 3 seconds. If I've done that right. Ooh, nice. So exclamation small should play it all the way through. Yeah, so the idea is we're going to see if we can... I don't know. I think everyone's hanging around. It's cold. If it's anything like mine, internet's been down because Cloudflare went down. It's having other repercussions, isn't it? It went down at the beginning of the week. Yeah. Plan is to get this USB bank maybe stripped down and charging board out of it, or I don't know how I can work it otherwise because there isn't an on and off button on here to turn it on and off. But it is also wireless as this as well. Don't know. And also get this little Bluetooth board connected up and inside to do that. And this stream is sponsored by the one and the wonderful jfix.com. So I'm thinking we're going to give this a clean. I bought this from everyone in the UK. Bought this from a car boot or flea market. I think that's what they call them in the States. I've uploaded your tracking number. .co.uk. Yeah, not .com. .co.uk. Thank you very much. Chill and relax. Yeah, so I bought this from the car boot. Paid, I think it was £1 I paid for it. So I don't know whether it works. So we will give this a try to see if it works as well. So I'll need the iPad. Because like all mobile phones, we do not get a headphone socket on it. And then we'll see how it goes. It's only 5 volts, so we should be able to connect the like little USB power bank when I've disassembled it into it. Really, 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 really nice. Get my glass on. So I looked and I couldn't see anybody streaming tonight. So I just thought, well, we will give it a boom, boom, boom. Boom-tastic. Who is fantastic? Boom, 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 Tony! Symbol Tech is in the house. ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the one, the only, we'll check. It's not going to have the same bass drop as your amplifiers. This, unfortunately, to Tony. I love that nickname. I'm punished tonight. Ooh, do tell. Why are you punished tonight? Get this up to 5 volts because that's what it says. Let's see if it lights it. Boom, boom, if it goes bang. Can't turn on my computer until I will not make sure my little... Ah, is he... that's not lighting up. And we've got no current draw there. Is that 5 volt? No, 6 volt, that's why. It's just what, another volt. Doesn't make that much difference. Let's get YouTube on my... Last night he was still awake. Went, oh dear me. That's never good. Never good. I'm just going to get YouTube on this iPad, then I can play. I think, what's that royalty-free Crab Rave, isn't it? Not that one. Shut up, shut up. Before we get one of them. Shut up. Get this plugged in. I want to do this just to see. Oh yeah, pin positive or neutral. Oh, blinking it. Shut up, Crab Rave. It is pin positive, so we should be okay with that. Where's the headphone jack on these? Oh, it's up there. Hiding. Find a different Crab Rave though. Play. That's not good. We have no... Don't really feel that tight in there, if I'm being perfectly honest. I'm wondering whether I've got wrong adapter. Don't feel that snug. That little thing. Seems like 2 minutes since I was streaming. Oh well. Did Andy get his shed roof done? Does anybody know? Was it all sorted in the end? I need a little one. Anybody got a little one? It looks like I probably did that right one. That yellow one.
Yeah, got a little tiny one.
There we go. There we go. Got a little tiny one. On the bed, trying to make him sleep. Sorry, Tony. We'll keep the noise down. Shh. Rock-a-bye, baby, in daddy's arms. I don't know the rest of the words. It's a while since I've sung that song. It's not that one. That is definitely too small. Can't have that one. I've got to have got it right first time. Do we think I've been ripped off and bought a duff? Definitely says 6 volt. Oh yeah, I've bags of current and it's... Oh wait, there's no on-off switch on side. Let's turn that on. You know what, gents, it is working. Let me just see if I can put a better Crab Rave on. Crab Rave, and see if there's anything with bass. 18 out of 10 hours of Crab Rave. That's an advert. We don't want that on, do we? I'll just skip this. Let's have a party. Play a video from yours. You mean from the iPad? That's the speaker. That's the iPad. All right, sorry. Yeah, the iPad sounds terrible compared to speaker. All I'll say is that actually sounds. Crab Rave's non-copyrighted. That's why they play it on Linus Tech Tips. I thought. Am I right in thinking that? That's the only reason I did that one. Anyway, we won't show any more of that. But that speaker sounds really good, and we've got a light. We have light. We have a light. So we have live air. It's pulling hardly any wattage. So we're good on that. So now we know it works. We just need to give it a quick strip down, a quick clean, and then just see if we can fit these two bits and bobs inside of it. See if we can get it working. See if we can get it working. I've had a nice touchscreen laptop dropped in today. Oh, I'm going to grab it out of that box. I don't know whether one of these. And it's got a problem with the screen is all. It's actually the touch panel rather than LCD. Yeah, teasing you, just getting you all excited. The actual unit fully works, and the customer's kindly given me it. So I've ordered a screen which actually arrived today. I had that dropped in Monday, and screens arrived today. It looks quite a simple thing to put on. Chuck it in the bin. Yeah. Well, I've ordered a screen, so what I'm planning on doing is doing it and then putting the screen on, then giving it to charity. It's fully boxed and whatnot. I think it's an i7. I think it's an i7 or something like that. So it's decent spec as well. Yeah. I don't know if it's the one which rotates all the way. Can't remember. I did. So that sticker off, because we don't want that sticker on there. Before I start showing it to the world, it is an i5 7th gen, so not mega new, but still enough to run Windows 11 with a little bit of magic. So yeah, shouldn't be too much of a hassle, right? The screen, yeah, flips completely over. So it's the X360 Intit model. With it flipping over, so you can use it as a tablet. Yeah. What I generally do, because I do this quite often, I usually put them on eBay or Facebook Marketplace and donate the money, because Bernardo's, where I normally send them, they don't always retail them. They send them away, so I don't think they're ever utilising the maximum amount of money. And they sometimes are a little bit funny about what they'll take and whatnot, so I tend to do that and then just donate the money. But yeah, it just needs a screen, does that one, which has now arrived to do that. We'll get that to the side. Oh. And I've still got that Alienware laptop as well to give a go also. Right, let's get this one in pieces and bits and bits and bits and bits and bits. Rusty Russ is the best. I'm just waiting for my day when I get a soundbite on Rusty's channel. I'll just keep saying it until I get my soundbite. Rusty Russ is the best. The best a man can get. That's why I need a face cam. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I need to work on my disguise. I need to grow my hair and my beard before I can get on a face cam. Right at the bottom of there as well. The best a man can get is a woman. I don't know. Ooh. Oh dear. Who's messaging me? Oh no. Apparently I've gone live. Well, that's good, isn't it? That's really good. That's really good. It's so good. It's nice and, you know, I'm that hot. I'm no, can't remember what it's called. I'm really, really hot. I learned a new word today. Word at day calendar. I'm sure these screws are out. We've got 1, 2, 4, 8 holes, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 2 screws still hiding in there somewhere over the rainbow. No idea where they are. Is there one in there? One down that side. Don't do it, Russ. You get naked pictures. That's all he's after. Only joking, Tony. I like your naked pictures you sent to me. Drop that. He sent me one yesterday with a right whopper in his hand, in fairness. It was a capacitor. That capacitor was huge. Huge. Are we going to have hidden screws, do we think? You don't have WhatsApp? Why don't you have WhatsApp? I thought everybody had WhatsApp. I think this splits in two. That comes off. Yep, that comes off, so we'll get that off. I feel like stairs, because he does stuff like this, doesn't he? Stupid thing. Yeah. I'm wondering whether that splits in two. That splits in two like so. Can't break it. I'm going to give it away to a subscriber. Hey, we've got it. Once it's been fully modified and rigged out, and it's knocking some bass out. Ooh. Easy. 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 Takes me back to my days of me wrestling. There's another clip there, isn't there? This is like just a bit of light relief. This stream. We're all oh yeah, we're all teched out today. Oh, that's it. And they've not put. Okay, so they've glued them in. That was a nice one, weren't it? Thank you, Sony. Screwdriver. Ha! Right, that can be cleaned up. I'm going to forget where all these. Not a great deal in it, in fairness. I don't know what I were expecting, but I were expecting maybe a little bit more than that. Not a great deal at all, really. There's a power input board, an O, not an I/O. Well, I suppose it's an I/O, isn't it? Input, input, no outputs. And then just a little transistor board and a couple of nice speakers, in fairness. Some pretty decent size. Look at the size of magnets on them. Considering it's a cheap speaker, I bet the magnets are, don't know, 3/4 of an inch in size. Evening, Spec. Nice to see you again, sir. We'll give him a wave. Woohoo! And is that a bass tube? I think we've got. Or is that just for? Oh, no, just for. I'm thinking it's something like a Bose stereo, which got some type of tube, but there it is. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling damn fine. How the devil are you doing? It's a bit chilly today, though. That's the only thing. We've had a little bit of snow today, but all in all, I'm doing fine. Doing absolutely fine. I'm good. Glad to hear you're doing okay. It's always nice when the subscribers come in and they say they're doing good. Nice to be nice. That's what they say. Wonder how that board comes out, because that thing on there, it doesn't alter it. Does that? Yeah. There's a couple of screws hiding down there, isn't there? A couple of screws right at the very bottom. Oh no! Oh no! Can't get it out. Oh, that message will have to wait. There's a screw right down the bottom, and I can't. Oh, got it. And there's one more for good luck. I love how they just put spare bits in them. You'd think manufacturers could keep costs down by not putting all spare screws in, wouldn't you? You don't need them. Bit of Lego at the moment. Get Charles to do this, but all Lego we're doing. And board can flip hard as well. I don't think I need to take it to pieces any more than this. We need a "oh no" from you on here. All you need to do is put exclamation "oh no" as 2 words, and you should get a "oh no, oh no, oh no" come through. So exclamation OH space NO, and we should get it coming through, as long as it's all configured right. Oh no, oh no, oh no. It's a bit of Family Guy. I'll probably get my copyright strike for having Family Guy. I don't know. You live and learn, don't you? Live and learn. So if anybody isn't... Oh no. There we go. And we even get the dog barking at the same time. I like the confused one. We even get my dog barking, which is exclamation scene, I think that one is. Anyway. I could have got really carried away with them earlier. If anyone's interested, this is the Sony SRS-U10. I do like. Still don't make me laugh as much as exclamation small what Andy's got over at Swindon. So it still don't make me laugh as much as that. I've got a small one, and he always answers it with "Have you, James?" It's an 81C. 81C. I don't know what the 81C is on there. Yeah, this is the Sony SRS-U10. It's there's 2 of these on YouTube, not on YouTube, on other place where people sell things, on eBay. Or there was last week when I looked. One at £29.99 and one at £123. What? It's 81 degrees C in Florida. Are we sure that's C? Because 81C seems a little bit hot. 27C, maybe more like it. 81C seems a little bit hot. This I think they've just used white wire. They must have bought it cheap in bulk. You've got speakers here. That'll be audio. No, speakers output. Voltage input. Audio jack and external audio jack, which line input. I said 81, did it? Got you. Me not understanding. Considering the age of this, I think it's a nice little thing. So let's have a look at this Bluetooth thing. I've never done one of these Bluetooth ones before. So that's what we're looking at. Scroll down and zoom in a little bit. Zip. Yeah, I've opened the speaker up. Class D amplifier. I presume that's the amp chip, is it? That's the only thing in there which looks like an amplifier to me. Is that? So I presume. If anybody wants the number, that's the number. Can you tell me the chip? I can tell you the chip. It is 50DOW 637 T25 SODOW double D's. No. Is it 50? Yeah, 50DDOW 637 T35. Oh, that's not an amp. I've done all that and that's not that. Well, it's blinking amp. There's nothing else in here. That's not it there, is it? to 2072. Got lots of legs. So's a centipede. Must be that one then. Because that's the only thing what takes a lot of shoes. 12904. IC6. Yeah, that must be it there. Yeah, exhort tracer, then go into them caps and then go into speakers. So yeah. Scan all the board under the microscope. Okay. I won't plan on using the microscope, so I don't think I didn't load this, so you'll have to just bear me one tick. I didn't load the Elgato. Elgato. And microscope's already on. I'm hoping my commands work under... Oh, they might not work under microscope because I did it wrong, didn't I? Let's see if we can get a... Anything specific you want to look for, Tony? No, it's not got Bluetooth on board. That's what this is for. That's what my additional thing is. So that's how I'm going to figure out how to... I think the easiest way is just to do something and remove where that's going into board down here. You know, this input 1. Tap straight off input 1 onto the input of the Bluetooth. Same with the battery, because these are 5 volt. And kind of cheat a little bit. New subscriber, thank you very much, Daz. I don't know whether it came up on screen, so I do apologise, Daz, Darren, whatever you go by. But yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the subscription. When I say it's much appreciated, it really is appreciated. I'm only a small subscriber, as you know, less than 200 subs, so everything comes appreciated. And it's a good bunch of people we've got as well. So feel free to lurk, feel free to join in. Yeah, very happy to have you on board. Thank you very much. If you don't know what we're doing, I don't know what I'm going to attempt to do. This is just a Bluetooth speaker, a speaker, Sony speaker I bought from the car boot or flea market, depending where you are in the world. I'm going to attempt to fit a Bluetooth board in it so it's Bluetoothable, and also a battery pack so we can do charging and make it portable. So yeah, it's already got an amp on the board, so you'll want to keep the Sony amp. I don't know, Tony, don't know, but this is going to be right up your street. So I'm just going to take back off scope, because I think scope's a little bit far into where I need to be. Focus. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to add the functionality, yeah. So that's why I'm thinking, I mean, worst case scenario, I can just do that and it's done. There you go. Let's call that a fix. Thanks for tuning in, guys. All done for tonight. Oh, I ain't done my battery. Well, I can always get me. I can always just plug that into into there and call that a fix as well. And then it's done. But we're going to be doing a little bit more than that, aren't we? So am I right in thinking if, because I'm going to rely on you a lot with this, Tony, you having the audio background that you've got. You want to see the Bluetooth under the microscope? Well, you certainly can, sir. You certainly can. Vroomp. There we go. Let's turn my light down a little bit so I've not got as much reflection, and we'll see if we can orientate that in the right manner for you. There we go. Yeah, I'm thinking that my 3 wires coming off the board, which is left, ground and right, I can just tack onto here, so we're not going through the connection. The voltage for the battery, I'm presuming I can just, yeah, down here. I'm thinking down here, aren't I? This is where I'm gonna fix them on. I were expecting it to be my level, in fairness, this as a mod. So nothing too amazingly difficult. It was certainly along my level than anything else. Is this the? I presume that's the amp then, what you're referring to on there. Is this going to damage the line input circuitry on the Sony speaker if we connect to here then? No, because this is going to be, that's going to be input, isn't it? That's going to be input on here, not output. Because this is Bluetooth output, this board, isn't it? Is writing in or out? I don't understand what you mean by it, in or out. Because you can't see. You mean on the Bluetooth board? So this will be a Bluetooth input and then it'll transmit that via Bluetooth, I would imagine? Or is this receiving Bluetooth? I didn't check, because will there be a difference? That's the input. That's all right. Right, so if that's the input on the other side, that's the input on the that's the input of the whatchamacallit. That's the line input for this speaker, but that'll be the line input for the Bluetooth board. So I bought the wrong board, haven't I? I think that's the output on the board. So this is a Bluetooth receiver board. That's okay then. So simply by connecting that to where that connects to the Sony speaker should work. Which goes to the speaker input. Right, so we should be okay. So I just need to trim that wire, and I can use existing wire, trim that wire, leave quite a bit of length, and we should be okay with that then. Am I right in thinking that? Yeah, I'm right in thinking that. I'm sure I am. So let's cut the end off there then. I don't think I'm going to need a mega amount, so just to, a bit late now because I've cut it off, so please don't tell me I've done it wrong. How many volts is powering the Sony? 6 volts, which I believe will probably run off one of these things. These are 5-volt output, but I'm hoping there's a little bit of a little bit of leniency on the on this. This might be, I don't know, 5.2, let's say, and the speaker might operate at 5.8, so we might just meet in the middle somewhere. That's what I'm hoping for. Worst case now, I've still got to plug it in, unless somebody can think of a way I can change bits and bobs inside of here to make it kick out 6 volts. I don't know. Is that a feasible thing to do or say? Let me get a knife. Let's get ready to How many? Oh, we've done that one. Just strip these down a little bit. Oh no, oh no, oh, it's that rubberized silicone wire. I just love it with this. All. At least you can see what I'm doing. I ain't got a microscope in my face. Hail from there. Evening, Outlaw. Good evening, good evening, good evening. That silicone wires inside are so fine that you just go too far through and you just end up cutting inside bits. And it's easier to do with a sharp knife, and I ain't got a sharp knife. Oh, is it 3 points? Yeah, Bluetooth board into problem. It was the it's the Sony speaker that is 6 volts. I thought it was 5, but it's a 6 volt thing. But that's what I didn't want to happen. That's exactly. Oh wait there. Oh no! You know what it is? They're not actually coloured wires. They're just all copper. I'll have to continuity test them. They ain't got shielding on anyway. Or they've got clear shielding on. I'm colourblind, so I'm sure they're different colours. But I'll just continuity test them. There is a reason why I have got this cup out, by the way. It's got soapy water in. Plus, I just like showing my cup off. There we go. Nothing wrong in that. Let's warm my solder in iron up, and I'm just going to tin these ends, or maybe just burn a little bit of stuff off the ends, and see if we can then test continuity and see what's what. Oh, sorry, that were a bit loud. That I've just realised I've got my noise gate set differently. So we'll just get a bit of fluxation on these just to burn whatever protection they've got off. Might need to change this wire if I can't get through the whatever casing's on them. But we'll have a go. Oh, it's. I just realised what type of wire this is, and some of you guys might have come across this. It's got fibres intertwined with the copper. It's that type. I'm sure there's a reason why they do this, and somebody out there might know. But yeah, it's got fibres in the actual copper itself, intertwined in the copper. There's going to be a pain in the proverbial to do. I don't think I'm going to be able to tin them. For whatever reason, they just don't tin. Don't seem to tin very well. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to use this wire. I'm going to have to change this wire. I can't even tin them. Does anybody know why they do this? Why they put fibres actually in the copper, interweaving with the copper cable itself? Because you just can't. I mean, obviously they're soldering onto the board at that side, but you just can't solder them. You just can't get solder to stick. It's just a pain in the bum to try and get it to stick. You just can't do it. Bear in mind that they're covered in flux, and it just don't want to stick because of the intertwined thing. It just makes a right mess. You can see it all spreading out. I remember doing this on an audio thing once before. Just don't want to stick. Have I mentioned that? Just don't want to stick. Just in case anyone's didn't hear me, just don't want to stick. No, speaker Sorry, let's have a look. Maybe better resistance to brute force. Yeah, maybe. Thinks he used battery to power this board, but may need boot. Now the I won't have enough current. Okay. Speaker's definitely 6 volt. Because it says on the back. It says on the back of the speaker. It's the SR-U10. But the input is definitely 6 volt. Doesn't actually say on this board, but there you go. Yeah, I've cut it now. I could have done. I just didn't want to do that because I felt that was just cheating, doing it that way. So that's why I thought I'd do it with wire. You can try with a lighter, be a bit faster to melt maybe. Yeah, I have tried with lighters before and they do tend to burn the copper. That's the other thing. What I have noticed in the past when you do it, it takes me back to me radio days, and then it destroys the copper to some degree, but we'll give it a shot. Worst case, I've got a bit of, it's not going to be ideal, but I have got I've got a bit of this, so if we can't get it working like this, we'll get a bit of fluxation on it and we'll give it a shot. Now we've just burnt it with the lighter. Yeah, it's just not sticking even with that. When it melts, you probably can't see, but when it melts, it kind of coats them with whatever plastic it is. So I'm gonna remove that completely, and we'll just replace the wire. Because I do think we're on a hiding to nothing there, trying to do that. So I'm not going to take them off just yet. Let's concentrate on wiring this end board, since we've got this one here. Yeah, well, they're not screened, in fairness, Tony. They're not screened. I know what you're saying, and they do, but that is just a piece of silicon. With 3 varnished cables in. There's no insulation there at all. So I'm just going to use this is just a header from an old PC. What I'm going to use. Yeah, it'll hum, but just give me something else to sing to, isn't it? It's not going to be too bad. I mean, rest of cables on here are not exactly insulated cabling, so we will strip. I could do with 3 in a row, in fairness. Then should we just do 3? Let's do them 3 there. Let's take that blue off. Oh, cut them off because they're on switches. Cut them off. Put them in Uncle Soren's box over there. And cut them off because we don't want them. And then I'm going to set that green one there. So we've got 1 white, 1 red, 1 green. So at least we've got 3 different colours. And peel that back. That's where we go in on it. Trim them to there. They'll do for another Pro eject. You mean twist them round each other so they're like twisted pair cable, like so? Like that? Is that what you're meaning? So crosstalk goes between them. Is that what you're referring to? It was just a little fun stream, this, more than anything too serious. We did serious stuff earlier when we did the laptop. I think in its entirety, it's probably cost me £3. So it's not like you'll send me a picture on WhatsApp. See, Russie, this is what you're missing. Need to get yourself a WhatsApp account. Which I don't need to be on that temperature anymore. So get these tinned up with some of my rosin flux. If you have time to spend, you can try with and without the twist for the sides. Yeah, could do. Once we've fixed it all up, it should be easy to twist them up anyway, so we could see which one, whether it does make a great deal of difference. It's going to be just for crosstalk, isn't it? Like they're doing networking cables, I would have thought. I could use some network cable. Oh, plenty of that. Plenty of that. Oh, this is. I should have put my extractor on. Spend all that money on an extractor. Don't use it at all. Snip them back, just so we've got a little bit of, well, blunted thing just there. Get that off there, and let's go back to microscope up and zoom out. Where's my remote control? And let's get ready to ramble. Let's put white in middle, right to alpha right. See as we've got that. Oh, that's a bit shiny down there. When I did that, I can't see because my light. So at least I've got a bit of contrast on it. Oh, can't get it in. I'm doing well with the first one. That's it. I need to just up my temp a bit. I'm at 350 on my temp, but it just doesn't seem to be warm enough for that. Pull that back a bit, because that's, ouch. Don't touch that, it's really, really hot. Out, touching it again. Should have learnt my first time. Definitely turn my temp. There we go. I think that's Tony. I will just check my WhatsApp in a tick. Yeah, that'll be Tony again. Yeah, I need a bit of flux on there, don't I? Let's see what Tony sent me. Oh, no, that was from somebody else. Okie dokie. Oh, it's the cable. I see what you mean. That's shielded cable. Can't really show it, but yeah, this is a bit blurred because I can be focal things. But yeah, this is what Tony's saying that I need for audio headphones. That'll be similar stuff to what I've just took off, but the other stuff was that. Yeah, I need those. Well, we'll give it a shot with this because I haven't got any of that. So we'll give it a shot with that. I'm nearly out of this Amio flux. I'm right down to bump stop. I've got quite a bit of whatchamacallit to use though. Amtech, and I did buy several other tubes of different fluxes, so I might give it a bit of a comparison actually, just to see what's what and see how stuff is comparing. That'll do. They're holding on. Soldering iron's drunk, it keeps falling out. Yeah, impact behind. Yeah, that other one must have been shielded then, even though we couldn't see any shield on the cabling. The you know, the one which has come off. Definitely, I can't see any shielding. They're just plastic. That's the cable which should come off, and there's definitely no shielding in the cable. You know, in there, there's definitely no shielding down there. And these are just plastic coated. It's like a, you can see the, well, I don't know, clear silicone on outside, but there's no no shielding to what I can see. See, this is fibre stuff I was on about. Oh, there might be. Yeah, there might be. There might be. Oh no, this is fibre on about. What's built into the cabling. It's just unless does that separate the shield and the inner? Don't know, but can you see this? This is the stuff which just melts and stops you being able to solder it. It's just horrid. I can't see any centre core there, and even if that is ground and one of these is different, but there won't be because there's 3 cores. I'll tell you what it is, because it is rubbish cable. Because there's 3 cables, there's a ground and left and right. The ground will be internally wrapped around it, won't it? That'll be that will be what it is. One of these will be working as the insulator as it's wrapped round. So that's all they've done. They've wrapped them around each other, and the ground will just be absorbing the crosstalk, won't it? But anyway, I don't think that soldering job is amazing, but they are attached, and they're not going anywhere. So we're okay with that. So all I am thinking is, and I'm going to leave this in here. Boom, shake, 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 room. That board sits here like so. The Bluetooth board, what we are going to fit, might as well stick it at the top. Might as well glue it onto there, because it's not in way of anything up there. Yeah, no, it's not in way of anything, and it's away from that board, and it's away from the backboard as well. There is an external one. You think it's Kevlar? It could be. It could be Kevlar. I always thought it was nylon, but that's probably my ignorance rather than anything else. For that, I have cut these intentionally long just so I can, because I don't think they're going to be shorting it. I'm thinking if we mount it on that tube, whatever that tube is, apart from packing it, it's close to the top of the surface as well, so it might give it a little bit better, and I can just hot snot it on or double side tape it on. This has got to go down here. Well, it's dead easy to get it down there, isn't it? Because we can put it on like so. Let's trim them back a bit as well to that. And let's do rinse and repeat. Let's get these down there and soldered on, and then what we can do, we can power it. I think you're spot on there. I think you're spot on. We could discuss that at length, and never come up with a clear understanding or a clear definitive thing. think there's some merit in it. That's why they do it in network cable and whatnot as well, isn't it, to stop the same and so on. But we'll see. If it sounds like pants, it could be a faulty Bluetooth. But oh, sugar, I didn't mean to do that. That's why I don't like stripping them with these, because I've just stripped too much off. That one done. That one done. Somebody told me earlier there's only 4 more weekends until Christmas. That is frightening, isn't it? Evening, Dave. Not late at all. Just glad to have you here. Just glad to have you here. How's this? How's the weather, Dave? We got a bit of snow earlier. I think I said on stream that we had a bit coming down. Has it managed to land with you yet? Let's get this. Get these wires tinned and see where we're going. Get them for terrible twisting. Terrible twisting, but I'm not really bothered. I'm a rebel. I'm a rebel. Living life on the edge. This isn't brilliant wire either. This is from a Dell. This is from a Dell, this thing. And the Dell was running Windows 95. That's how old this cabling is. It's just at the beginning. Yeah, I mean, what's that? 1 inch, 2 inch, about 5 inches long, something like that, which we all know is a decent length. No comment. So yeah, let's get these tinned up. Feels wrong tinning these under microscope. I don't know why. This soldering iron heats up so much quicker than the old one, but it's still not quick enough. I think I'm zoomed in there, aren't I? I think that's why I'm struggling to see it. Yeah, I am on maximum magnification. Zoom back out. I'm a nugget. It's just Baltic at the moment. No snow yet. Yeah, it's on its way. They reckon it's going to warm up for weekend though, which is good. That's my phone yet again. Busy phone tonight. Busy phone. Several customers texting me. I was pretty busy. But out of hours. Mute that. Get these snipped down a little. Time and throw that away. Got another set. Bought a pack of 50 of these from AliExpress. And I think they worked out something like 89 pence a thing when I bought a pack of 50. They're not amazing, but for 89p, they do the job really, really well. I'm off to bed, everyone. Well, have a good evening, have a good sleep. Take your water bottle with you so you don't get cold feet. It's not worse than waking up at 3 in the morning with cold feet. And just enjoy yourself and chill and relax. Do you know what? I'm here all week, guys. No need to book me. And that was book. I'm going to find that tricky to balance on there. Happy birthday to Russ. Happy birthday to Russ. Happy birthday, dear Russie. Happy birthday to you. I'll sing happy birthday to Russ, even without a face cam. This is one of them jobs which is just a little bit... Oh, my blue tack's gone. One of these jobs which is just a little bit too big for the microscope, but just too far away. Somebody stole my blue tack. I bet my dog's at it. Wife, she keeps putting poodle pictures up on the wall. I think she's got a thing for next door's cat. I can't believe my... Oh no. Where's the blinking X? My blue tack gone. I'm really going to struggle without that. We've been together a long time. Well, that's scuppered me. If you use this, I'll let it on there. If we get this orientated so I don't melt any wiring. Get these unsoldered and put a little bit of daddy juice on here. Just to make it a little bit easier. I know it's a bit far away, but it's too big for a microscope. My eyesight's not quite that bad yet. Hot. Went and touched that yet again. Whoop, and get that in there. We all came. Woohoo! 6 of you. Evening, Dave. Dave. Where were you all? Were you all hanging out somewhere else with the cool kids? So red is right, so it wants to go to that orientation. Get these tacked down. One on. One for all and all for one. Musket hounds are always ready. And just push that down a little, that ground, which is white. Bit shiny, that one there. They're all on. Don't think he was ever called cool. Who were you hanging out with? Was somebody else streaming? I did check. I couldn't see anybody streaming, so it must be something I've not got on mine. Oh, Chatfix. He's trying to get his yeah. I didn't see he was doing it. Evening Andy, evening Dave, and anybody else. And Juiced. Hey, Juiced. Don't think it's better. I still don't know words. That one. I have to perfect that one. Could be a hit single. That could be a hit. So for all the gentlemen who are now joining us, I teased a few weeks back with this. This is the Sony Speaker. Can't really see it under here. That's the Bluetooth board, and we're just in the process of going to check it, see if it's powering up now and working, and see if I can Bluetooth something to it. So we will stick 6 volts in it, and we'll see if it illuminates. As Harry Potter would say, Asta Illuminate, whatever he would say. So let's bang that in there. Bang, it's not going to pop, which is always good. Put that on. We have 0.300 milliamps. Sounds like a hit to me. So we need to see if we can Bluetooth to that, don't I? Where's my phone? Let's see if we can Bluetooth my phone to it. Bluetooth. Tell you what. Do you know what? Crab Rave's going to go on. I've realised why that won't Bluetooth. Because we probably need to plug it into power, don't we? That's what I was forgetting. Right, let me grab a USB, because I was going to wire it straight up, if you remember, but I haven't done that as yet. I have a Bluetooth cable on here somewhere for it, and it's not even USB-C, it's bloody micro crap. It's a bit pants, isn't it? It's all organised on Chatterfix's stream. On my stream, you just come and it's just half-hearted. Just half-hearted. Not organised at all. What the blinking X that for? Here we go. I know I had one somewhere. See you. Oh. Plug that into there. Plug this into here. I'll be amazed if this... Can I get that in? Oh. Hey Andy, I got some of my exclamation. Oh, we have a flashing light. That's doing. I got some of my exclamations working right. So we've got exclamation like, oh no, so confused, and seen, and there were another one. Can't remember what it was. I cry. Didn't get I cry yet. Didn't get I. Oh, small. I got small working. Oh no, it's 2 words. Oh no, 2 words. So
got a little tiny one.
There we go. We got that one. We got oh no, it's 2 words. So confused is 2 words. So hopefully some of them working. And they're pointing to a sausage as well. Right, let me get my telephono back out and see if I can see that we have.
Yeah, got a little tiny one.
We have.
Oh no! Oh no!
We are connected. We are connected. I don't know if you can see that. We are connected. So let's see if we can get anything on YouTube. Let me just turn that down a second because we want Crabwave. Crabwave 10 hours, seeing as we had that before, we know what that is. Right, that is now doing it through there, so let's turn volume up. By Jove, by Jove, by Jove. By Jove, we've done it. Right, so good news is, I couldn't hear any hum, by the way. I could not hear any hum. So we've now got audio. I know noise cancelling. It is set to output to monitor and output for commands on them all. Yeah, I can't bring it up, can I? Unless I play it sound. But yeah, I think I set it to them all. You can hear them all though, can't you? They all came up. Small came up, did it?
I'm so confused.
That one. Advanced properties. Output and monitor. Yeah. I've had to put a whatchamacallit on that one. Advanced properties, output and command. Yeah, output and close. That one doesn't have any audio on it.
Yeah, got a little tiny one.
Oh, DMA, press wrong button. Advanced filters, output and monitor, so that's okay. And I thought I had another one. Oh no, I did those 4. Yeah, so they all should now work. Might just be quiet. Is that the? I've had to put some right boost on.
Yeah, got a little tiny one.
Was it that one or?
Oh no!
No, that one.
Oh no! Oh
no! I can turn that one up. That's at maximum. That one actually. I had to put some gain filters on them because they just weren't. They weren't loud enough. If you're working on headphones, I do apologise because this might come through a little loud. I will try and turn it off.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Bit better. Right, they should do that. Anyway, we have live. So we are powering this Bluetooth device off a power bank at the moment, which is a fully charged, and it's Bluetooth in. It's doing its job. So ooh, that were not good. That is really, really big. I could hear something when I unplugged the power bank, and this is a cheap Bluetooth board. I'm getting a hum off the Bluetooth board when I'm touching it because I'm grounding it, obviously. So we now need to look at whether I can power this from one of these. What's the thought? Do we think they are? I mean, I've got a few of these, so I'm happy to take one of these to pieces if I don't catch fire. and do that. So let's see if we can just put that to one side, because we've done with that for a second, and let's see if we can figure out how to get one of these to come apart. Where's my flat-headed spudger? No idea. Got about 10 of them as well. There's a YouTuber that I watch, and he's so organised. He's got little pots for everything, and he puts everything in little pots. He's even got little caps, plastic caps for top of his pointy sharp things. Maybe I've just got a spinning round thing and I'll just throw everything in it, and then I can't find anything. And then I wonder why. He's even got bottle tops on these bottles. I've just got none of that. I just wing it. No, it's not noticeable. Oh, that's my other flux I've bought, which I will be... That's the other one as well. Zach had done a review on those, so I got the oh, there they are. I got the ones that he reviewed to see what they were going to be like. But yeah, they're going to be the next two that I use. Put them right way around, it might work. Well, Russ probably already. He's an Australian, and he can read things upside down like that. So we've got some M53 and some M50. That looks more like moisturiser. And M53. So I'm going to try the M50 next. Gives off a little bit more smoke, does the M50? When I was looking at it before, a little bit more smoke than that. So let's see if we can break into this. No idea. I've not took one of these to pieces before. Let's hope it's a little easier. We could do with somebody who knows how to get into these. Anybody know how to get into one of these without killing myself? I certainly don't. Very much doubt whether there's anything under here, but let's take this cork off anyway. Lotion. Yeah, it's yeah, all right. There's nothing under there apart from glue. I think it goes in under there because it's slightly different colour. Yeah, we do. We are in. So now I've broken the side. Last thing we want to do is puncture the cell. Use some plastic, and it's illuminating blue, so I've made it angry. Yeah, definitely need to. I'm doing it with my tongue out as well, and it's making no difference either. I'm gritting my teeth, growling it and everything. Oh no, making no difference at all. We have a flying bit over that, because that's really bright. That is really bright. On and off. Can I turn it off? No. Thought I could. For ease, what I might do is not use acetal glue. Definitely not that one. But then again, if there's a bit of friction, it might withstand the heat. I might review them, just not doing that. That's me After Dark channel. What you need to subscribe separately to where to do that one. Right, so I think it'll be easiest to tap off here, because I think that that is input and output, which is USB-C. That's output, and I think that's output as well. So just for ease, I can come off the review channel for the 80s. It's an After Dark one. It's adults only, that one, for review. Get my meter connected up. I'm not connected. Connected the meter. Meter. Okay. Local. Evening Sparta, evening Claw Slug, and evening 8-bit, and I don't think I missed anybody else. Good evening, good evening, good evening anyway. What did I join into? That's always a good question when you come to one of my streams. What we OnlyFans is now Only Flux. You know what we could have a business idea with that one. I like that one. I do like that one. Only Flux. Let's just move these contraptions over here. Just think, guys, once I've butchered this and got it all working, one of you lucky subscribers could be winning this and burning your house down with it. Oh my gosh, where's my cabling gone? Right, let's see if we've got any output. So I would imagine it'll be that one. No, is it that one? Yeah, wrong way around. So we have positive, which is that one. So I'm thinking that if I just put a bridge wire onto there and then stick a bridge temporary wire onto the that glue looks suspicious. Well, it's sat there minding its own business. So it's not doing a great deal. Good thing it's that's not swollen, so that's a good thing. What I do need to be able to do, I need to be able to charge this if it's internally. So I'm thinking if I take a negative and positive off there to see if the speaker will run off 5 volts. If it does, we can then look at getting this mounted inside and seeing if I can do something with probably micro USB here, because obviously there's only 2 connections on that I need, and the bigger connections are easier to get to than USB-C, because I think that might be... Oh no, there's just input here. Find the inputs anyway and do some wiring to the old DC jack. The glue looks black. I was doing null things and can't prove it. The glue looks black. Oh, I think might be something wrong with your camera. That's like the whitest glue that I've seen. Whitest glue that I've seen. So do we think that's a good idea? Well, do you know what? I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea. Let me see if I can blow it up. Where did I put my flux? Just add my flux. There it is. Put a bit of flux there.
Yeah,
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I do like that one. Oh, why did small come up when I were on that one? I think I must... I've got me small and me own Okerman mixed up on microscope. Ah, dear me. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. At least we didn't get changed the scene, dummy. That's what we're hoping for. Let's get this down here. I'm gonna have to turn tempo, but it's just not cutting it at 340. Oh, is it? I think it was that one.
Yeah, got a little tiny one.
No, it's not that one.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, oh no!
Oh no. Right, that is on. Can't show you because it's on.
Oh no.
Oh, oh no!
Oh no.
It's on monitor and output, so it should. It should be coming through. It's on monitor and output, is that?
Yeah, got a
Oh no.
oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
And my bars are banging up.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
I don't know why. I cry. The problem is, I can show you a screen, but what I can't do is show you the screen and my OBS, because as soon as I change to my one which shows me... Put it here. Add existing. No, not that one. That one. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. Right. So it's on monitor and output. Can you see that? It's quite loud for me. I can turn it right up, but it is quite loud. Just be aware this is might be loud, so I do apologise, gents, if this is loud.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
What's that like? That better?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
It won't. The command won't work on this screen because I ain't got a command set up for this screen. We go back to there and do. Oh wait there. Just need.
Oh no.
Oh no.
There you go. Just turn that one off and go back to oh no and do.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
86%. Let me get that on 100. Right. Right, just give that a blast. See if that oh no. Put it on output only. I think it's the sound coming from the mic being louder than the output. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'll turn mine right down. Right, I've turned my speakers right down now. So yeah, you might have been getting mine coming through as well as that.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's banging into red now. It should be blowing your head off. I can see my UV meter coming through incredibly loud.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Got a little
That better? Wow. Wow.
yeah, got a little tiny one. Yeah, got a little tiny one.
Low volume, okay. I was just watching the UV meters and get that whacked up and let me put a filter on. I think this has got gain on it already. I'm really sorry if this is loud, gents.
Yeah, got a little tiny one.
Is that any better? Right. I will turn my PC down. There you go. I've turned my PC right down. And let me just hide that again. Right, so your small and oh no, I've adjusted both volumes, so there should be
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
that according to my UV meter, that's banging well into red. I need to set up another device. Needs to be louder. Wow. Still very quiet.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh
Right, that's the gain. You know, the filter gain in OBS. The filter gain at maximum and the volume on the thing at maximum. I'm only playing it through my speakers so I can hear it when it gets activated, Dave. That's the thing. But I've got my speakers turned right down now. I can hardly hear my speakers. So I've got my speakers on 4 out of 100. Yeah, something must be very, very wrong.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Now, according to that, that is the UV meter on OBS is just constantly. Yeah, I can't get any louder. Cannot get any louder than that. It's display capture. Right. So if we look at oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Look at UV meters here, banging to red when it plays. Advanced properties here is at 100%. I don't know what this goes up to. I've never tried this any louder than that. So 200% should be twice as loud. Are we thinking that? Monitor and output. Monitor and output. What's the source? What is oh no? It's just a sound effects file that I've created. But that plays fine.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Still quiet. Definitely got that set to the correct one. And the gain is at maximum. I've got nothing else to put on there. The gain, I mean, that output gain is set to absolute maximum. And the video file plays absolutely spot on. Well, I can't hear that, but you guys probably can't either. I don't know. I don't know whether that played through your speakers or not, because I've got mine turned right down. But that's the video file. Now, oh, then he's altered it. Oh dear. Don't know. Don't know then. Don't know. Get rid of that because we don't need to be on there anymore. You should be back to microscope now. So yeah, I don't know what's wrong with that. What I'm going to do is do that and.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
That's now coming through my desk mic. Yeah, I've got my speakers off, but now I've just turned speakers back on. So I don't know why the sound effects, according to OBS, it should be outputting them. Whether it was something to do with how I went live, because if you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, guys, for some reason OBS doesn't even think I'm live. OBS thinks I'm waiting to go live still, even though it's counting timer up and everything else. It didn't go live. I had to use Studio, so it might rectify itself. Maybe after, I don't know, after reboot. Monitor only, mute output. Okay, let me.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Properties. Oh no, properties. It's in monitor only. Right. I've now got that as monitor only.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
And that's still coming through my speakers, as you can hear. So let me turn that down. And we put it on monitor off.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Wow, is that working? Is that too loud? Ouch. Sorry. So it's something to do with the monitor. Please don't trigger it then. I will turn... I can't turn it down. Sorry guys, can I just warn you that this is going to be loud for a second because I need to turn the volume down on it, and I can't turn it down without clicking on it.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Gain. Right.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! I'm sorry about that.
Oh no!
Right, so I can now see the volume levels on Oh No, but I can't hear it myself. That needs to come up a bit.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, no. I can't hear it myself. Sorry, course. Look, sorry. I weren't expecting it to come through. I weren't expecting it to come through. Sorry about that, chat. Really do apologise. Really do apologise about that. But yeah, I don't know whether I don't know whether these will be loud.
I'm so confused.
Is that like? Can you hear that? I don't know whether you can hear that if I'm doing that one.
I'm so confused.
Because I've now got it turned off.
I'm so confused.
I've got no audio feedback at all now, so I can't hear when you...
Oh no!
Oh no!
Nope, can't hear that. So let's do advanced and change that to monitor off. Now you should be able to hear that. Which one was it? Was it so confused, so confused, so confused?
But I'm so confused.
Right, so yeah, the confused. Okay, so I'm just reading Alta's comments here. Monitor only, mute output. If you want to be able to hear it, but you need to sort out your output settings out. It's set to speakers by the sound of it. Yeah, how do I change the output then? Is that in settings of OBS? Output audio. Oh, in Windows. All right, okay. Right, the only ones I've got in Windows is it is set to speakers, but I've got my microphone, for whatever reason, must have a speaker on microphone, and my monitor, but I don't use monitor at all. I've only got my speakers, my monitor, and me. I will have a look at this. Oh, where's my chat gone? Read chat now. Output settings, sound, yeah, in Windows. I'm not sure I'll ever be able to. I really do apologise. Because I was cranking it up to try and get it to work. So I really do apologise, gents. Really do apologise. But anyway, I can't hear the the things now, but you guys can. which is a nice way of doing it. So I'm gonna go back to where we were. Probably just deafened everybody doing that, so I do apologise. Just means I've got no interaction now with he's juiced in time, so I've got no interaction apart from the live chat. But you guys can enjoy what you can enjoy. I need to just get rid of that. There you go. I'll figure that out. I will figure it out. It's showing up on my UV meter, not my microphone picking it up. The actual audio track of the thing working. So yeah, did confuse me a little bit that. But as we all know, doesn't take too much to confuse an idiot like me. So we're okay. I can hear ringing now. I can hear ringing now. The sound has gone. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Is it like when you look at the sun and you can see the sun for like 20 minutes afterwards in your eyes? Is that the same with this audio? That I've managed to do it so everyone can hear the audio now on there. I forgot which were negative and which were positive. I think that far end one is the one I need. Oh, that was good. I managed to turn the lights on. Yeah. 5 volts on that little peg there. Okay, we've got that on. Let's get a different colour piece of wire since we were using that before. Might need some slightly longer. I can't use that because that's the same colour I was using before, so I don't want that. Let's use this black and yellow. So let's use black and red, which looks good. I'm going to blame everybody in chat for that. It was all your fault for telling me to turn it up and turn it up. But yeah, it probably was picking it up for whatever reason from the microphone. Don't know why it were doing that, but it were doing that. I thought I'd done really well getting them all set up as well. Might just give it up as a bad job. Just enjoying myself. I'll just be selfish and enjoying myself. Let's get these wires just tinned up a little bit. Now these banged in this hole down here. Where's that whistling noise coming from? I'll be worried now that my microphone's producing strange noises. You're not getting feedback on something, are you? Because I've had that problem as well. You're all going to wind me up now and tell me it is. Can't get that on that down there. Can't get my fingers in. Oh well, that's what it is. That'll do for the time being.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Yeah, that small's still coming through the speakers, which is that one.
Got a little tiny one.
That one there, advanced, and put that to off. Close.
Yeah, got a little tiny one. Yeah, got a
Again,
little
I can't
tiny
hear
one.
that, guys. So down to you on that one. I can't hear it myself. Just a little bit of tinnitus. You get that with age anyway. You know you've had a good life if you've got tinnitus. Oh, blinking red wine has come off, hasn't it? I didn't think it had got a very good grasp. I'm gonna try and get a better angle down there to solder to. Get that down there. Just don't want to stick down there. Yeah, spread it out a bit. Actually, it probably is along the same lines as Gout, isn't it? if you've got gout. They have actually proven, this is a boring fact, they've proven that gout's not actually related to lifestyle. I don't know that because I was talking to somebody who had it, and I went, "Oh, you must have had a good lifestyle." They went, "No, unfortunately not. It's it's not related to lifestyle anymore. They've proved it wrong." That's that done. So let's just see if what are I doing with this? Oh, we were wiring these up to speaker, weren't we? Get back to all. So we have a decent enough connection. Yeah, all the new subscribers I've probably just deafened, and yeah, not been too good on that. Not going to make a mistake of touching these together, because I've sold it live once first, and I really shouldn't have done that. Nobody told me. Come on, Carthor. That's why I have Carthor in chat, to keep me safe. I'm now soldering with live wires. Weren't my best move, that was it. Do 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 do. That red there don't look very thick. No, that's not going to hold up in a wet weekend in Blackpool. That thing. No strands in it. It's been a little bit vigorous when I was trimming that one off. Right, speaker. Gonna have to take a 5 volt to this to my Bluetooth adapter as well, aren't I? At some stage as well. So we've got positive and negative sat just there, like a good little thing. So we'll just tack straight onto there, and hopefully we'll be okay. It's usually pinning it down in Blackpool. Every time I go, it's rained. I'll tap that on gently because I don't want to disturb the other wire, which is kindly sat there. Right, that just came to life. Let me just flick that switch off, because obviously I'm connecting it up and I don't really want to. Okay, so we now have life. Don't know if we can see that the LED is glowing green. Let's get a couple of wires on the Bluetooth one as well, and then I'm going to cheat and use that adapter again, just to see for proof of concept, see if what we're doing is right. That little connector in there, and get this connector in there. You probably didn't hear that, but it went doo doo doo. Hey, Nano's live. I shouldn't really say. That's my phone. Get the Bluetooth up. Yeah, that speaker is working on there. Right, so we've now got Bluetooth and speaker off there. So all I need to do is power no smoke without fire. I'm just wondering whether and I honestly don't know how I will test this, whether that comes to life when it feels a current draw. So e.g., when I turn the speaker on, it's obviously gone off now. Yeah, it must do. Yeah, it is doing. This must only output when it feels a current draw. So we need a way of then getting this so I can charge it. So I'm thinking the existing DC jack, which is there, which I'll just write 5 volts on. If I can connect it some way to the USB-C inputs down on here, I can actually charge this with the existing DC jack. So I'm not actually putting any additional holes or anything in the case. That will fit. Oh God, that's tight. Might need coming out at board, and battery might need coming out, because that's really tight to get back in there. Yeah, it will do. It's just so tight to, as you can see. The lid certainly won't go on. If you put it that way, it might go in a bit better. Yeah, it will go in a bit better that way. Because we obviously can't stick it in there, because that's where a speaker goes, and they're sealed. Just need to. I'm wondering whether, instead of powering that from the battery pack, because that might be a constant drain, whether I take the power for that from the board, find a 5 volt or 3.7, because that'll take 3.7 volt, switchable live on the board somewhere, hopefully on one of these caps, and then power it from there. Does that sound like an idea? And then, just in case this board doesn't go to sleep, I'm not draining it off the battery, because there's no, won't be able to get to that, but at least there's an on and off switch on the unit. That seems like a better idea, doesn't it? Yeah, good idea. I thought that was, I was just thinking out loud, but I'm glad somebody else concurred. So let's just see if I can find a switchable. We'll leave that connected for 2 ticks, because that's more or less how that's going to sit. I'll see if I can find a switchable live. I think caps are probably going to be best placed to pull it off, isn't it? I've got the stuff to read BIOSes if needed as well. Hot cows. Here's the USB input. No, yeah, you can find more easily 5 volt on the board, I guess. Yeah, it has got a USB mini or whatever they're called. It's not the square one, so micro, isn't it? Input, but we've also got an input there, and I think James said it'll run between 3.7 and 5. So I'm just thinking if we tap into tap into something. You tap into something and do that, and it's a switchable one as well. I'm not going to drain the battery on that one. Don't have the hardware to read the BIOS. Does it need returning? That's only if it's a BIOS problem. Is it definitely a locked BIOS? Because there is ways you can obviously get around that. Hot cows. Phil, I think you said your name was. Was it Phil? Hot cows? Can't remember now. Right next to the power switch. Yeah. There might be a couple of test points there. Well, they are test points. I'm just going to see what voltage they are. Let me zoom back down, so at least we can have a quick look between us. See what's what. And stick that board in that little gap there, and it might just, there you go, holding it a little bit. Let's turn that on. So we're on now. We're illuminated. That's going to be there's 5 volt there. What, is that going to be a permanent 5 volt? No, switchable 5 volt right next to it. You hit it, Archloy. You hit it right on the nail. 5 volt there. So I reckon we can just tap onto there. It's a big power rail as well, so it's obviously designed. So yeah, are we talking that that's ground there? No. Yeah. So we've got ground there, and we've got 5 volt there, which is a switchable 5. So we just made that a lot easier for ourselves. Nice spot. Let's just get a bit of magic juice on there, and let's get a bit of solder on them 2 points. I think we've got this correct, haven't we? We've got this correct. I don't know why Sony didn't do this. A little bit of a buzz when I'm doing that. Yep. So we need a couple of wires coming from there. Where's my black and red I cut off? Let me try some different colour wires. We go blue this time. No, I quite like blue, so we're going to go brown. No, we'll go blue. Go blue. We're going to go blue. Let's go blue. All right. Put these a bit longer because I'm still not convinced that we're going to be able to get. We've got to strip this down next and get those get that fitted in there. Get that fitted in there, and then once we've done that, I'm not going to make the same mistake again and do it like so. Because it's not going to be high. So tin these up, get these on, and I think we're rocking and rolling now. All night long. Researching, thanks. If it's a Dell, then you could write a new BIOS using the Dell BIOS recovery. So, yeah, you could do that. In the Dell, I think I've got a Dell BIOS unlocking tool to reset passwords and whatnot. I've got it kicking around somewhere, I'm sure I have. I've got one for HP and I've got it for Dell as well. I ain't used it in a while. Not needed it, but I can't remember where I got it from. It is a piece of software, but you'll need a chip programmer. But then again, your chip programmers aren't expensive. You can buy one on AliExpress for not too many coconuts. You can get one pretty darn reasonable. Snip them off and find where the negative and positive on this sits. I think we have got battery terminals on here, so it shouldn't be too much of a hassle. Yeah, we've got positive and negative. Are these ones which you need to shove through? Yeah. So they're not actually on the surface at tracks. Tracks are underneath, so I need to shove them through and solder underneath. Then I want to shove them through. Get some solder on my delicate little iron. It's buzzing when I do that. Okay. There you go. Nicely secured and connected. We have blue being positive. Oh, Yeah, those CH34 ones. That's, in fairness, that's what I use. I've got a couple of those. You can back up BIOS and share on Discord and unlock it. Yeah. Right, I'm not going to solder them on yet, mainly because I think we need to reassemble where we are with this. I need to figure it out. That is definitely not going to sit in there. But that tunnel's in the way. I can't see that tunnel being used for anything. It literally is just a plastic tunnel. So I'm thinking if I cut that out, and I cut that one out, which is on there, and I cut that out, the battery then will sit under there nicely, and it won't cause any big issues. And it doesn't even go through into the audio cavity. So let's do that. This ain't going to be pretty, but we all know that. Well, it's not original anyway. Should have brought me scissors. At least it's not rock hard plastic, which is crumbling. You're probably not wrong. If I remove batteries, yeah, probably not wrong. You know, I'd have done it in olden days. I'd have used my soldering iron to melt this. I'm not doing that with my good soldering iron, though. Broke its back a little bit there. I tell you what I like about this modding. When you do stuff like this, you've got to think your way around problems sometimes, rather than just saying, "Oh, it doesn't." I think that's probably what entices a lot of us who watch or do stuff in electronics. It's thinking your way around the obstacle or thinking your way around the problem, and that's what I enjoy doing. But I think that's a generational thing. I think you think about it more when you probably get to a certain generation. Okay, cheers. It's all running updated now, and I have installed program. It's an Xmas Prezi for her best friend's daughter, so I need to check first, just in case. USB won't work, actually. Just gonna break out the big guns. This is probably structural. This tube more than anything else. There we go. And I think if I repeat it on this side, which is going to be a bit easier to do because I can manhandle this a little bit, it should, and this is a bit shorter as well, it should be okay to get it in. I know I'm off camera doing this, gents, but it's easier just for me to do this bit off camera because it's not attached to any circuitry, and this off camera it'll only take me a couple of ticks to do. To the fact that one more twist and it's done. Let's just dry fit this. Create a bit of space. Don't need that. Don't need that. I need a bigger desk. Definitely need a bigger desk. Let's zoom out onto there so people can see what we are doing. Still don't use my my JFix water, my JFix juice, which I was hoping to use. I'll probably use that one and putting it back together. That can go in the dusty bin. See if now. Still think it might need to come out of its shell because of that one there. I reckon if I get rid of that to the same depth as that other one, ouch, we will be cooking. JFix juice again. That's After Dark channel. JFix After Dark. That's that gone. That's that gone. I think that thing that I've just cut out was the. I wonder if it'll go that way. I wonder. Let's just shift this over here and have a go. There are a couple of base tubes, base reflex ports, those. Quite nice. I'd put it on the right way, really, wouldn't it? That goes like so. I don't need pushing in a little bit. I'm just going to see if that. I think it's just going to be too long again. Could patent that. Bit of JFix juice. Now there's a screw hole at that, so whichever way I'm going to look at doing this, I'm going to have to either take it out of its USB enclosure, the battery, or I don't really want to lose the screw, so I think it's going to come out of its enclosure. Battery's going to come out. Wonderful. Wonderful. So battery will have to come out, and then this is where you clip it as I set fire to things, because the battery, I don't honestly, there's not a lot of trimming that I can do. It's quite flush on there and it's height. I'm just thinking that if I can trim the back edge off, I might be able to release the back edge, because the board comes from about here, so I'm only thinking of losing this corner. That's what my first thought is going to be. If I can lose that edge, break it round, it might just come out to play a bit easier. This is one of the things you just don't. This is an Uncle Sorin repair, isn't it? Where he says, well, just put a wire. I'm just thinking, well, we'll just shove that in there. I don't think we're going to be too far off the mark on that one. Need to trim that back a little bit. So if anybody's got one of these at home and they want to know how to do it, just give me a ring. I'm a proficient expert at destroying this now. If I can get this done, I'll feel very sated indeed. Yeah, word it there again. You don't need these delicate tools, do you? You just need some. Sometimes you just need a pair of big pliers to do stuff with. So where are we? We've got 8 people using me to fall to sleep by, which I don't have a problem at all. Beautiful. Ooh. That's interesting. That's interesting. I could actually, if needed, I could actually put a small pinhole the same through my grill to actually activate the so there's an on and off button there. And you can just see it on there. And this is grill side, so what I could actually do is mark where that's going, drill through the case, which will come out in one of the holes, and then I could poke something through one of the little grill holes if I do need to turn this on and off. Still need to see whether this charges, or figure out a way of charging this, should I say. Do you know what? I'm just thinking, chat. We've got negative and positive going here, but that's the charging socket. So I'm not going to be able to charge it and have them wires there. Because if I take charging leads, or if I plug that in, that's going to go down. That's going to go down there. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut the copper trace on the PCB. And then that means it'll only ever work off battery though, won't it? Cut the traces and then cut those traces to there. Cut the two traces which are, trying to get reflection right, cut these two traces which are here, set me positive and negative for me charging from there back to me power bank. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. So let's just see if we can get this all fitted up. Because again, if you can't get it fitted in, there's no real point going any further. So that's still good there. That's still good there. That just fits. Wow, that is made to measure. It's nearly right colour as well. Nearly right cover. See if we can just get this dry fitted up there then. See if that goes on. I can sit over there. By Jove. Right, it does fit, and it fits. It's nice in fairness. We don't need any more space than what we've got. Might just need trimming down a little bit just to make it square. Let's say that there's enough space there. The Bluetooth board, that goes at the back. The Bluetooth board, beautiful, beautiful. We'll just connect the wires together for powering the unit, so no destructive action on the board. I'm more thinking, do you know what I'm thinking is, if I got some type of USB-C plug board and actually replace this, so the charge goes straight to this battery, and in essence the unit always works off battery, and you just charge the battery and then work off battery rather than it ever working off USB-C. Because I don't think that's an input. Have a look, see if that's an input. Where did I put my what do I get? No, that one there. Thinking out loud here, gentlemen. If this is an input, well, listen to me USB supply up here. I know you can't see this. Right, so it will charge, as you can see, from that socket there. So if we keep on using this one as an output, we use the USB as an output here, but obviously we don't plug anything into it, and the power there to here, but cut the tracks. So in essence, when we plug in here, it'll charge the battery and the unit will run off battery all the time. That's my thought process behind it. And then power's not coming into mix with each other, is it? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah, well thought out, actually. Good idea. Good idea. Good idea. So then we need to find negative and positive on there, don't I? And solder down onto there. Oops. Test leads out. Plug that back into there so I can see that it's charging and it's taking current. Plug that into here, which is now charging up, which is denoted by the flashing lights, and see which one of these is not that one. That one there. Yeah. So basically that track there. Which goes to there. So it is just wired straight up to them outer two there, isn't it? So I'm wondering if I just scratch that back a little bit there, just give me somewhere to solder onto. God, this coating is lovely. That's it, we're finally through. And I would imagine, and then I can just tack the other one onto there. And I should be good to go. Them 2 points there. Lovely. Lovely. So let's just scrape this coating back a bit. Still don't know whether all this will work, but it's just fun finding out, isn't it? Get a bit of that on there. I'm going to disconnect that. Can't disconnect that bit because we've soldered it on already without thinking. Clean that off. Come on, start gripping. There we go. We've got a nice, decent size one on there. And then let's put some fresh leaded solder just there. Good on that one. No problem at all. Thanks for the input, Archloy. Have a good sleep. And I know it's a work night or school night or whatever it might be. I don't know what time it is. 20 to 10. Yeah, have a good sleep. Thank you very much for joining us. And thank you very much for your input as well. Invaluable. Appreciate anybody who stays around, really. Thank you so much. We were looking at the two cables. What colour cables were I going to use? I did trim them, didn't I? We've done that one. We need something. We need different colours yet again for the DC power. I'm going through more cables than enough here. Should we go brown this time? Brown and white. Snip them off. We need brown and white. Off there and off there. Let's get these tinned up. Wow. Just think you could be out watching Coronation Street. You could be out watching Coronation Street. Instead, you sat watching somebody making a bodge of this on YouTube. But it's not bad. There's worse things you could be doing. Trim, done. Yeah, both those are trimmed. So let's see if we can get these down into this little tiny little hole. We'll get the ground on first. I think that's going to be the awkward one, because I can just feel it's going to be the awkward one. And the wires in the way the camera are. That's good enough there for me. Bend that up slightly. I don't like how close it is to that track there, so we'll just move it across a little. That'll do. Not pretty, but neither am I. The ground come off then. No, my ground's still on. So we've got a positive and negative charging cable here. For ease, I am going to just put a bit of double-sided tape there, so it might just be a bit easier than hot snot in it. Get a bit of double-sided tape out. Piece there. Wrong me double-sided tape. It's falling into squares. Bit pants is that. Put that one diagonal. Give it a bit of cross support, and let's get those that whipped off there. That whipped off. I seen, and I can't hear it because I've got my thing off, haven't I? Sorry, gentlemen who are staying up late. That's one off. I don't know why this foam pad's decided to put that on floor 2 minutes. Get this best I can. And that hole there. Okay, that's now stuck down. Don't need that anymore. That goes back in there like so. That comes out of the back. That gets wrapped around there. Need to find out somewhere to put those. That's my negative and positive, but I can't put them on just yet because I don't know where that board's going. And I think that's going to go on once I've got that. So we now need to get this probably screwed back down to here, because I think that's where that went. Screwing it back down to there. I need to cut them tracks. That's what I do need to do. Before I solder them on any further, I need to cut them 2 tracks there so it's not going to interfere. So I'm going to cut these 2 tracks because at the moment, if I connect the other one up to there, it'll be taking power and charge from the same sort of place. So just for ease, remove that across to there. Just because I didn't like the way it were extraordinarily close. I'm going to move them across quite a bit. Then I'm just going to take my really sharp knife, and slice Tell you what, they don't make circuit boards like this anymore, do they? You look at laptops, you just need to breathe on them and tracks break. This I'm cutting with a craft knife. You can see it's made of girders. Iron brew. Gosh. They didn't want this to they didn't want this to accidentally break, did they? Wow. Wow, indeed. Try me pliers just to see if I can get a bit more leverage on it. Better. Unbelievably tough, that. Unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable. Give that a quick dab with that and just see where we are. Yeah, we've definitely got separation now. We'll just test that. And I can find my other lead. Don't know if we get voltage there. No. Continuity. Continuity. No. And that one on the back. No. So we're good there. Definite separation there, isn't there? That's good. We have separation. So I should be able to go onto the should be going to up here for those pads there, and just tack straight on and then come straight off. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem doing that. This coating, what they've put on, is really, really good stuff. It's so thick. I don't know if it's because it's old, because this unit isn't particularly new. Well, it ain't new. I think it's probably 10 years old, 15 years old, something like that. It certainly predates Bluetooth. Otherwise, they'd have probably included it. Or whether it's just because it's Sony and they just thought, well, let's use expensive stuff. You know, we charge a premium. Don't know which, but hey, exciting times. Looks. Nearly out of that. Be on to me other tube soon. That warm up. Let's that warm up, warm up, warm up. Bit smoky. Don't want to stick, does it? Better. We've now got a nice blob on there. Take a bit of that off because it's probably a bit too much on. There you go. Off. Nearly done. I think I should be able to just trim these with my snips because this is pretty decent enough wire. This me to get that done. Give that a quick twist. I know it's off camera, but I am twisting it. Give this a quick flux up. So we can get a bit of James's juice on it and start washing it down. Oakley dokley. Don't need that. I can't believe I've lost my blue tack. Just not where I put it at all. These are going to be charging circuit, so we can charge it from the existing DC port on the back of the unit. I'll bang some things in there. So what should now happen is, if I plug the bench supply in here, which is kicking around here, just take that down to 5V input. I'll just have to remember to use a 5V input plug. We should be able to so we've got 5V up in top right hand corner. If I plug that in there, what we should see is these illuminators charging LEDs. If it goes bang, there you go. So it is charging. And unit powers as well. Actually, that's good. So I'm taking 350 milliamps. If I turn it on, I think it's powering off there as well, which is good. So if we turn it on there, we've got a green light on the front of the unit. I know you guys can't see that, but green light on front of the unit. So the charging and the battery is now working in harmony. So we've achieved what we set out. We've achieved it. Hi Phil. What we got here then? What we got here? We have got a Sony speaker I bought from the car boot for £1, a flea market, or whatever you want to call them. And all it had was a 3.5mm audio input cable. So we've wired a USB-C battery pack up to it, so it's now rechargeable, which is what we were just finishing off there. And we've also got a Bluetooth board, so it'll work off Bluetooth as well. We've actually still got line inputs as well, which I think is that one there. So we could actually still use it as a oh no, that's headphone out, do beg your pardon. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing, or what I've done. And we should, we'll put a bit of hot snot on there. We should be good to go very shortly. I'm just going to protect that with a bit of hot glue, only because we're talking a battery pack. We know how volatile and moody they can be if they come into contact with each other. So we'll just put a bit of hot snot on there, so they never fall out and have a disagreement. Yeah, it was just I think you were present when I did that laptop earlier, and I've been promising myself to kind of just have a play and do this, if I'm being honest, Phil, for a few days. So I looked, and I know Nano streams on a Thursday, but I think he probably has a bit more of a different clientele to what I do. So I couldn't see anybody else streaming this evening, so I just thought, well, why not? Why not? I weren't gonna, which is what I said on my live stream this morning, this afternoon, whenever it was. But hey, things change. So we have down there now, that's in, this is in, that is screwing into that hole down there. Was there a bracket on that? There's a screw. Must be a bracket. Must be a bracket. I can't really see this too well on camera, gentlemen, but I am trying my best to put it together back in the way it came. Presumably, that's the only way it can go, so it must go that way. Yeah, no. Oh, there we go. Just needed a bit of a forceful reassurance to get it in the hole. It's going to annoy me if that blue light's on all the time. They might need a little bit of adjustment. Let's come back out to the widest angle I've got. Yeah, it's... In fairness, I think there's a screw down there, but I don't think the screw screws it down. Strangely enough, because... Well, unless there's some type of... I'll see if I can show you. I don't think my resolution will be good enough when I show you. But if you can see what I mean, if you look down there, there's a screw hole, but it doesn't actually hold anything on the board. The board just kind of shoves in either side of the screw thing. As you can see, it comes at the back. So I'm unsure. It's worst case, I can just put a bit of hot glue. But right there is a screw with a big head. Yeah, it's that one there, isn't it? That one there. So let's see if we can angle this in such a way. Now I've added a bit of top heavy weight to it. So we get this screw in. Yeah, we got there at end. Yeah, just a screw. That is now in. That still needs fixing to wherever we're going to sit it and fix it. These will need routing up there, just so we don't trap anything. Right, I need to trim a bit more of that off. Quite thick is that one, so I'm wondering whether it might just be a snug fit. Only pulling through into the centre. By Joves! By Joves! So where are we thinking we put that? That's the Bluetooth thing. I don't really want to put it over here because no reason really. Let's just make sure that it's still committed to it, plugging it all together. So this, if you look at top right, we've got 5 volts. This should charge it, and so illumination should come on the battery pack when I plug this in. I think a wire's come off. It's now not running on battery pack. I think a wire's come off somewhere. And I think it's probably down there where I've just shoved it. I think it's one of them power wires which have come off the because they're still connected to the battery. Yeah, there's definitely something a bit loose there because that's just come back on. Yeah, I think you're right. I think if Sony are watching, they need to reach out to me. I'll sell them the conversion rights. Something loose down there. Don't know what could be loose though. They're all nice and tight. Don't know what will loose. Put that together again. See if same happens again. It's nothing to do with lights on the charger. They're It's the green light on the front of the console. You can't really see from your angle, but there's a green light. I don't know if you can see it there. That comes on and off. It's really dull. Not the brightest thing about. You can probably see it there. Let's get that screw back on. If I can remember where I put my screwdriver, put it over there, safekeeping him. Yeah, it could have been that, because it is quite a wide-headed screw. Sorry, I'm going to shove my head in place. It's not touching anything because it rests just on corner of the circuit board. We still have green light. So that's good. It was when I think when I pushed it all together. That other circuit board does actually we still have green light. Again, that's charger activating. So I think we just must have had a trap wire or something. So just for argument's sake, we are just gonna shove them in here. I'm just gonna see. Oh, I need to connect this Bluetooth up to power because at the moment we don't have any power. Where are we thinking we put that? I don't really want to leave it floating. It would fit nicely under there. Just the Bluetooth antennas facing it wrong way then. We just put it on a bit of a sticky pad and shove it in there somehow. That's probably what it's crying out for, isn't it? Down there. Let's get a bit of double-sided tape. What's in it? And stick a bit on the back of the board. Is that the top or the bottom? This, what you're looking at now, is the top. Yeah, it's access from the top. So yeah, so it's probably positioned about right to get good access for Bluetooth. That's stuck down there. I know it's a bit Heath Robinson. It was going to be. It was going to be. It were an idea rather than anything else. I just might tighten. There we go. Might tighten up when I squeeze it hard. Right, that ain't good because I've gone and squeezed it hard and the light's gone off. Oh, it's come back on now. Moral of this story is don't touch it. So we need that goes down. Off again. Keeps coming on and off. Or is that because we've got a, or is that the battery which is going a bit flat? So it's on now, off, on. So wire must be connected because there's no physical connection between the DC jack and the board unless it goes through the battery. So wires must be connected. Only thing I can think is the battery pack might have gone flat. But that's not pulling any charge current. Let's see if we've got. Let's see if we've got some charge voltage there. Yeah, we've got 5 volts going in. Yeah, so there is charge going into it. I'm wondering whether it's that little, you know, the switch which I said I might need to drill a hole in the front case of. I'm going to press it there. Yeah, it's not. The unit itself, even when I powered it up, weren't taking a great deal of current. But the way we've got the DC jack coming here into these cables here, which goes to the micro USB. Which goes to the micro USB, the charge in the battery, and then the output, which is on this USB, goes from here to the charge board, which ultimately comes back through wherever it goes to on the board. The unit's working. If I disconnect the jack, so I know the connection through for the circuit and everything else is right, but there is a little button on this, which you can just see there. You see there, that is a button. I'm wondering whether that button turns the power pack on and off. It'd be pretty annoying if that's, yeah, I think it, now it's charging, so it's taking half an amp on charge. I'm wondering whether that button is pushed in, you know, when I've gone and pushed the case together, whether it's pushing that button in. I'm just thinking if I use something big and heavy, just to prise it away from the outer case a little, it might now stay on. So if I disconnect the so we have life, battery pack charging, that's what they denote. DC jack out, battery pack is just telling its charge status, and unit is working. So we do need to now, I think it was just the on and off button for the thing. I think it was probably pushing against the case when I pushed the case together. I think that's what it was. So so yeah, I've just moved it away a little bit now, so it's now not touching or pushing in. So we're good on that one. Let's get this Bluetooth board connected up, and just turn that off a second. The cable thrown up there. Get the Bluetooth board connected. All right, so charging's gone off, but units still come on. So they are just charge indicators. So that's fine. Unit's now working. Don't need to be too long. Need to be opened up a little bit though, because we are going to different points on the board. Not near each other. Strip. Strip. Solder. Getting there now. We'd already pre-tinned these, and if I followed the same rules as I did before, the white will be ground and the colour will be a positive. So let's see if we can get that ground in there. This is just to power a switchable 5-volt for the Bluetooth adapter. So it turns on and off with the unit rather than being a constant drain and flattening the battery or whatever, or overheating or whatever it decides it wants to do. Can't get into that one. bend it over. That's it done. So what that should do, we have live on Bluetooth as well. You see it flashing on Bluetooth. We've got a green light on the unit, which now means we've turned this into a Bluetooth and wireless device. Let's just see if we can get... Are you referring to that? You know what? I love this stuff. It's like a wax. It's like a wax. I don't use it as often as I used to. I did have an old tool which I was using for years, but it's like a wax if you've used it. Really good for holding chips in place while you get hot air on. Liquefies and cleans really well. It's just don't run because it's quite waxy. So yeah. So let's connect to that. I don't know how much of that you're picking up. So bearing in mind this is now not plugged into anything other than Bluetooth and that. So let's get back onto here and play. Oh, I tell you what though, that's maximum volume. Something not right with that. Oh, wait there. Phone's turned down. Can't go on too long because apparently I'll get a copyright strike. So I think a crab rave can't beat a bit of crab rave, can you? I think we've achieved what we set out to achieve, which is turning this. It just needs a good clean now. Turning this into Bluetooth and wireless and external charging still. I would say that's a positive result. In fairness, it doesn't look amazing, but I don't think it looks too distressing. There's a few extra wires in there, obviously, because we've had to put a power lead in and a charge lead and Bluetooth power and speakers for the output for that. But I'm going to put cover on now. Let's see how it goes. I need to get that button on though, because I've got a funny feeling the button when it's on, this button here is probably a bit awkward to do. So this might just is that going that way or is that going that way? Don't know which way it goes on. Oh, straight on. Right. It's even got an auto function that when it detects audio, it'll turn on automatically. So Bluetooth off, and it comes on when I power the unit. I don't think I can ask for much more than that. Let's just get these wires tucked somewhere like out of way. We've got a heat thermistor on the battery as well to stop it overcharging and exploding. Wait there. Did this go on before I shut the case? I think it did, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Just need to pop the case open slightly. Turn it on. Get this slid down. I need to readjust where that wire goes because I think they went that side before. Their original wires. Open it up. Put that down. gone in there. Get my twisty little knob. Turn that off. Don't want to put this on too much because I want to give it a good scrub and a good clean. So I'll just rest that down. So we are off at the moment. On. Off. On. Let's just connect Bluetooth back up. I think need to be on. We did ask the question whether we'd get a slight buzz, and there is a very slight hum. But we're using a Bluetooth adapter which cost me £1.32. I'm not going to moan too much. I know my noise cancel microphone won't be brill for that. So that's Bluetooth in the audio. So let's just see if we're still charging. So I'm going to turn the unit off. Keep an eye on power. We'll plug this into the back. And we have charging. 0.5 ampere charging, because it'll be restricted. Let's flick it on, see if it changes. Let it settle. So we're at 0.45. Just turn the unit on. Yeah. So it's actually, it'll work off the battery, the DC adapter, and it'll charge and work at the same time as well. For £1. £1 for the unit. £1.32 or whatever it was for the whatchamacallit. I think that's I'm going to clean this externally, so I am going to just put a couple of screws in here and see where it is. So yeah, if I can remember where I put my screwdriver, it's there. How are you getting on? Well, James, you've missed the master stroke. I will demonstrate it again to you. As you can see, I'm doing a stairs and rebuilding it without testing. And I notice Tronics Fix has come to the party as well. It's a nice one to have. So there's an on and off switch on the front, on the side. So I flick it on. That comes on, and the Bluetooth goes at the same time. Please it like, oh, that's just come up. I just noticed that's come up. So it's working off there. If we plug the DC adapter in, you'll notice it'll charge to the battery pack on the existing DC adapter. So that's charging battery pack at 0.4. If I turn the unit on, it'll also power it from the DC thing as well, as you can hear. So it'll run on DC, it'll run on battery, and it'll charge and run as well. And it sounds okay. I keep putting Crab Rave on, but we will demonstrate it just to prove that I've done it. I'm pretty connecting, and let's get Crab Rave back on, because we all like a bit of Crab Rave. We keep hearing these first little bits, but there you go. We have Crab Rave working. So all in all, 10 people saw us do it. But bit of a proof of concept. So we're going to screw it up, get some James's juice, which is the only reason I think everyone's sticking around, because they want to see me spread your juice all over this lovely device and give it a clean down. And then where the heck is the screwdriver? Come on, who's had my screwdriver? Can anyone see a screwdriver on my desk? Because I can't see for looking. Oh, it's up there. That's why I can't see it on my desk. I'll put it to one side. Put it to one side. If anybody is sat there, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you are new to me and you've not subscribed, I do quite a few how-to videos. You'll see some. I'm a new streamer. I've only been doing it now 2 months, James, something like that. Something like that. It's not long. Got about just short of 40 videos online. I am active. I do stream often. This is my second live stream today. I try and stream at least once, maybe twice, if not 3 or 4 times per week. Varying different things, silly stuff like this, the one we did earlier, we found a shorted power driver on a Thunderbolt USB connector in a very nice, just over 12-month-old Dell laptop, which we managed to get back working on that one. And yeah, so a bit of a mixture. Do some review videos, do some unbagging videos, because we all like to buy stuff from the galaxy far away and see what stuff that AliExpress can send us. And yeah, see what's what. So please hit the like and hit the subscribe, and please do. It means an awful lot. I'm begging for your votes. A bit like a politician. We've got one in that hole. Got one in that hole. Got one in that hole. Got one in there. I've got 2 screws left. One in that hole. I have no idea where that other screw goes. Must have missed it out from inside, but I'm not gonna. We'll just give this a quick wipe down. I did bring some cloths to do this. So the plan with this radio is I want to test it and make sure everything's right. And the plan with this radio is to maybe give it away on a stream closer to Christmas. I mean, we're only a few weeks away from there. I've got a few things that I won't mind moving on to another home, to the loyal subscribers or new subscribers, whatever it is. It'll be a random thing. So that's the plan. And if you don't want it, you don't have to have it. I won't be offended. But there's a few DIY kits that I'm looking at doing. There maybe is a fully working laptop as well. I have give some bits and bobs away already on previous streams to the different subscribers. So yeah, could be in a chance of being a proud owner of a fully converted Bluetooth wireless battery operated, one of a kind, unique, one of a kind stereo. Yeah, 2 speakers, so it's stereo. And it also says down here. "20 years worth of grime and dirt, all coming off." Feel like a Daz advert now, don't I? Starting to look better already. Starting to bring it back to life a little bit. Needs a bit more TLC, but we all get the gist. Clean that up a little. Can't be just Jason, made by Jason. Yeah, do you know what? I could trademark it. I could trademark it. I don't think I sound like Jason Manford. I know you do, but I thought you were Mancunian. I thought Manford were a Manc. I think I'm mucking this because I've got dirty hands. What's in the cup? James's juice. It's let's put it like this, I'm not going to drink it. It's just a bit of, it was warm water. It's just a bit of warm water and dish soap, just to clean it off. My secret formula here, which I've had this bottle about 10 years. I know it says screen cleaner on it, but it's not. And I use that for cleaning cleaning stuff. It works wonderful. But it's my secret formula, that. And the recipe of water, lemon juice, and dish soap will go to my grave with me. But joking apart, that stuff is wonderful. I can't remember what I paid. It was something crazy, like 80p a can when I bought that. Because I bought, I made a mistake and bought 96 bottles of it. But that stuff's brilliant. I actually give some to JFix as well. Oh, you're home, Russie. Well, have a good. I don't know if it's day, night, or whatever you're doing. Have a good one. Have a good one. Thank you very much for joining us, pal. Thank you very much. And I will catch you on your streams as well. I'm busy tomorrow, and I know you sometimes stream on a Saturday. It's my birthday party tomorrow. Saturday, sorry. So I'm having tomorrow off. and I'm obviously off Saturday and Sunday as well, so I won't catch you this week, but I will catch up on the VOD. So rest assured, I'll be there in spirit, if not in person. But do you know what they say? Rusty Russ is the best, and I can't get a thank. It was actually last week my birthday, but thanks, cows. I'm just celebrating it this week or week before, I can't remember. That's looking hell of a lot better than it did. Still some minor cosmetics, but it's probably 10-15 years old. So just one last test to make sure I haven't broke it by doing that, which we all know. Yeah, I see blue lights inside. Yeah, still working. Voila. Hydrogen peroxide to clean plastic back to white. Oh, is that the like these on retro consoles and whatnot? Is that the stuff what Retro 6E uses that amongst others? I think Chill and Relax. He was using one of his retro consoles as well. But I bought it in powder form. And you mix it with I bought it in liquid form, and you mix it with I bought mine off Amazon, I presume with Oldham Electronics, you Oldham, but I got mine off Amazon. It weren't overly dear. I think it was about £7 for a litre, which is cheaper than I pay for my IPA. So yeah. Which is good fun, but a lot of things are flammable, aren't they? A lot of things are flammable, but yeah, that's what that probably needs a bit of that, but because the button's slightly whiter than that, but yeah, that's what it is. So right, gents, it is 10:30 p.m. and we're all done. I need to have a tidy up and get myself sorted for tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, so I've got I won't say a day of rest. I've got probably about half a dozen customers coming to pick up and drop off. So I'm not working, but I've got some pickups and collections and whatnot. What they're coming with. So unfortunately, I'll probably work harder tomorrow than I would normally, because I've got to get everything ready, house ready, party stuff ready, and everything else. You know what it's like when you're entertaining. And whatnot. So thank you very much for the people who stuck around to the end. Really nice interactive stream for me tonight. I've enjoyed this, something a bit different. And Nano, yeah, Zach is live. I can't move everyone across because apparently you need 1,000 subscribers. So unless you've got 808 friends who you can suddenly subscribe to me, I can't move everybody across. But that would be nice. But yeah, go check out Zach. If nobody knows who he is, Nano Fix, but I think everybody probably does. He's a good guy and whatnot. So yeah, I will. I probably won't be streaming evenings next week. I might do it during the day one day, but it all depends on my schedule and things like that. I've got a couple of videos, one landing tomorrow, one landing Sunday, but they're how-to videos. So by all means, give them a check out and whatnot, and just make sure you hit the thumbs up. It means a lot to me. And thanks again for everybody sticking around and letting me into your homes or into your mobile phone for the evening. It's always a pleasure, and I really do mean that. So take care, guys. See you all again. Bye bye.